Good morning, YouTube! What's up, guys? Today we're doing the daily puzzle for October 11th, man. And it is 11:49 right now, so we got 10 minutes until the next one comes out. But let's do this one. So here we can see that we're in check. We can either move by taking this rook or by pushing forward to g7. Yeah, so let's see our options here. So if we play king here, I mean, it looks okay. I wouldn't say it's too bad. I think it's just that when the king comes here, the rook will just come up to h7, and then after king goes to either f6 or g8, I'm still debating. I think like the queen would come in maybe to h5 and potentially create a checkmate out of that. But we can also take this rook, right? After we take this rook, notice the queen will come in. We'll move to most likely g7, not g8, because we'll get mated. g7, and after queen h7, we can go to f6. And that looks okay, so let's try that. Yeah, and yeah. Okay. Perfecto. Now, do we take this? We could play knight takes. Knight takes looks okay. Notice we're in check, right? So we can either move here, take, or go here, or knight take. So we have 4 options. King. I feel like putting the king here on this square with knight takes could involve like rook. So I think it's safe to just move back. I think knight takes is okay. I just don't like that rook and then attacking the king and then behind that pawn. So I think it's better if we secure it better. Yeah, it makes sense. Let's look at the y actually, because that was debatable. So, oh, they're actually saying knight h3. With the idea of bishop going to g5. That's interesting. Okay, so I completely missed that. Knight takes, and very easy move, right? And there's no way to defend this, you know. Either way, the bishop will come there to the square g5. And even if we kind of try to block, like after like rook f1 check, like this is over. Knight f3, rook takes f3, king here, and then bishop f4, and then king e4, and then bishop g3. So I think that like the king just being in the center of the board, right, with like you know, okay, first of all, the knight coming to g5 is imminent checkmate. So there's like nothing much to do. But since the king is in the center of the board, I just didn't like the idea of king being in the center of the board. I felt like personally the king back here, when it was given the opportunity to push back, I think is safe. And even if the rook comes here, you know, the 3 pressure points, the queen, knight, and rook, all aiming at this pawn on f7, I think we can safely, you know, help our situation by playing knight takes. There we can play knight takes, you know, with the elimination of knight there. Because if the knight comes back and he has this idea of coming to what's the square, g5, then we can safely move back. I think we're safe here. It's not terribly bad, you know. So looks safe, and hopefully it is. All right. So key lesson. I mean, when your opponent gives you a piece, such as what we were given in the beginning of the puzzle, it's always good to consider, you know, all options, you know, whether to take this or to run away. I think like running away, let's see this. I think rook h7, yeah. Yeah, this king couldn't really go here. This was just off because of this pawn takes, and then I don't know, it was just like material wise it was bad. So you were given the opportunity to be +5, and now you can sack that knight. But, you know, just losing the knight for the heck of it wasn't worth it. Yeah, so king there. I was also thinking if king here, queen, you know, but it's just saying take the knight. I think that's okay. Taking the knight is also pretty important. But queen can come in, you know, and they can do some damage here, you know. The rooks and the queens, you know. I think it's. I don't think this knight is very important at that rate, right? I mean, if this knight were to move back. Right, look at this. Okay, the computer says go here. What happens if we come here? Ah, queen takes f7. Nice, easy. So distract that rook. That's an interesting move. Wait, that's insane. Rook g8. Yo, I need to try playing this against like one of those GMs. Like, just come here. And if the king comes there, then what we just play is knight e4. Right? Easy sacks. Right? Can't take because of this discovered. And I'm drinking there. I think it's here. I think we can play knight g3. Yeah. Basically, wow. I didn't even see that. Such a crazy move. Rook g8. The king takes, queen here. And if the rook takes, queen here, and then checkmate. That's such a good move. I need to start playing like that. We all need to start playing like that, like the tactics level. Wow, that was a good tactic. All right, well, I hope you guys learned something out of that. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'd love to see you guys on the next one. It is 11:56 p.m., which means that in 4 minutes we'll have a new one ready to come out soon. I think that number is like 165 or 166, Daily Puzzle. We'll see. I need to keep track of that. But I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.